Joining us tonight, Chris Farrell, Director of Investigations and Research for Judicial Watch. And it is great to have you with us, Chris. Let's start first with what is going on with Goodlatte, the Judiciary Committee, now saying that he has to have the Steele dossier. He's subpoenaing it. Bruce Ohr, Nellie, or his wife, Fusion GPS co-founder Glenn Simpson. Where are we headed here, and how likely is it that that subpoena will win out?
Well, better late than never. I'm glad that he's doing it because I think it's a critical piece of information that the public has got to have access to. We're already suing. In fact, we sued to get a hold of the Ohr GPS Steele communications. Of course, we had filed those requests literally months ago in order to sort of exhaust the administrative process so that it was ripe for litigation. So, he can issue a subpoena and act quickly, which is great, and he should. We were kind of ahead of him in the hopes that we would, get it through legal process. But look, as long as the information gets out, that's the important thing.
Well, it's nice that you have that kind of confidence that that's going to succeed. Do you really have that kind of confidence? And if you do feel confidence, high, medium, low confidence?
I think based on Judicial Watch's track record, it's quite high. Now, there'll probably be some
No, I'm talking about
gamesmanship.
I'm talking about the Judiciary Committee subpoenas.
Yeah, well, they've been in a straight uphill battle, and they've had to pull teeth to get anything. So I expect more gamesmanship. I mean, but I'm glad that they're asking. I'm glad that they're exercising their constitutional authority, and they should be answered. There's no reason not to.
Why isn't there any interest, apparently, on the part of any one of these committees, in the House particularly? The Senate is a complete waste of time.
Total.
But why isn't there any interest in how that money was moved from the DNC, millions of dollars, and from the Hillary campaign, millions of dollars, into support for the creation of the phony dossier? And what was the role and relationship between the FBI and the Ohrs, the Strocks, all of them, and the creation of the FISA warrants? I mean, there has been no discussion of investigation on that basis at all. And those are the principal actors here, because they were funding all that transpired. That is the DNC and the Clinton campaign.
And the bitter irony and the signal that this is such a political witch hunt that it's insane is that if Mr. Mueller was looking anywhere, what you just described is precisely what he should be looking at. There's the conspiracy. There's the Russian collusion right there. What you just enumerated, those connections.
But why isn't anybody focusing on it? That's what drives me nuts. And
it should drive you nuts. Frankly, leaving out the leadership, which is they're a waste of time. That's just a waste of time even discussing them.
Yeah.
But let's put it this way: the Freedom Caucus, every single one of those members should be screaming every day for the shift to be made to looking at the whole lineup of the cast of characters and all the actions and behaviors that you just detailed seconds ago.
And at this point, it's 2018. We're in August, and the beat goes on. This kabuki theater that is called an investigation on Capitol Hill. Only one committee with real, in my opinion, real significant contributions. That's the House Intelligence Committee.
Correct.
There is no way in the world that this thing can be brought to resolution unless the president intercedes himself personally to assure openness and transparency and end this nonsense.
The answer, and I've said it 100 times before, it's extreme transparency. The president, with a stroke of a pen, can cut loose a lot of this information and say, look, you want to know what all the big secrets are? You want to know the grand conspiracy? Here, American public, these are the records and documents that we have. Take a look at it for yourself, and you tell me where the big Russian boogeyman is in this saga. And if you look hard enough, you find it in the Hillary Clinton campaign, the DNC, Fusion GPS. That's where it all resides. It has nothing to do.
To that point, I have long believed that if there is any evidence of the Russian disinformation campaign, psychological warfare against this country.
Yep.
It is best represented in the behavior of the Democrats who have done everything they can to try to subvert a legitimately elected president of the United States. They indeed are truly in collusion in the interest of Russia.
It is the very definition of subversion. It really is.